It's our rebound segment now, and the 2008 recession proved devastating, not only to the economy, but for American lives after suicide numbers spiked in its wake. So in this coronavirus pandemic, there's concern it could happen again. For tonight's Rebound Report, Amanda Brandeis found one nonprofit working its way to a solution.
All I have to do is just relax. Being able to get out of my head and literally not have to do anything for an hour, it's amazing.
In a pool heated to match the human temperature, veterans are transported to a state of calm.
It's often equated to what it might feel like if you were to go all the way back to being in the womb and that safety and serenity in that watery environment.
But like many veterans sent to San Diego's Wave Academy, Kendra Murphy had her reservations.
First session, I was tense.
The Air Force veteran served 6 years and was deployed once to Iraq. She says the base was a constant target for mortar attacks.
Just not knowing what was going to happen, that's probably like the craziest. Because you settle into routine and then things happen.
When she reintegrated back into civilian life, everyday tasks like driving were a challenge.
My symptoms tend to show up as anxiety and like hypervigilance and general distrust of crowds.
Through counseling, Murphy learned she was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. She began the aquatic therapy program before COVID-19, but like many services, it was put on hold.
I'm hearing from a lot of veterans that they're feeling more isolated. They're feeling less supported.
Clinical psychologist Mark Jesenowski works with combat veterans, many who were already dealing with heightened physical and emotional pain.
What I notice is every single thing that they experience as normal people is completely and totally magnified by what's happening.
A report from the Meadows Mental Health Policy Institute indicated that for every 5% increase in the national unemployment rate, as many as 550 veterans a year could be lost to suicide. But rather than focus on predictions, Dr. Jesenowski says society should seek proactive solutions.
I think it's about being much smarter and much wiser in how we allocate that money, in being a much more interconnected system of services
between the government and community nonprofits like Wave.
What I would say to a veteran if they're struggling is don't do that pride thing, don't do that isolation thing. Be willing to take a breath and to overcome that resistance to asking for help.
If you or someone you know needs help, you can contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline anytime at 1-800-273-8255. In San Diego, I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.